Good morning, class. 10th standard. It's section A and B and C. We are ready for the day. I'm sure you must have had a good rest, and therefore you are ready for this class today. And we want to welcome you for this class. And I'm sure all of you are well and fine with your families, with your parents, with your brothers and sisters. God bless you as we take up the class for today. And we stopped yesterday as 292. Okay, where Celario was the speaker in Act 3, Scene 2, page 162. We continue from Jessica. We have seen in the previous part of this scene that Portia and Bassanio have exchanged their vows to be husband and wife. So are Graciano and Narissa. And then we see the entry of Lorenzo and Jessica and Celario. So they have some bad news for Bassanio. So we continue from there. Okay, so here is Jessica. When I was with him, so we know Jessica is the daughter of Shylock. So she says, when I was with him is when she was living with Shylock, her father. So she doesn't say her father, she says him here. So him here refers to Shylock, I refers to Jessica. I have heard him swear. Okay, I again is Jessica. Him, Shylock. Now, since she was living with him as a daughter, and she is his daughter, she had heard his friends. Okay, we know Tubal is one of his friends, and Cuss is another one. They are belonging to the Jewish nature and Jewish culture, and therefore he was trying to swear in front of them that I am going to take my revenge from Antonio, his countryman, that he would. Okay, here is Shylock. He would rather have Antonio's flesh. Okay, we know the bond that Antonio has signed with Shylock, and Shylock has agreed on the condition that if he does not pay the bond money, that is 3,000 ducats, he would have a pound of flesh from near his heart. So we see here, he says he would rather have Antonio's flesh than 20 times the value of the sum. If you put 3 into 20 times, it comes to around 60,000 ducats. He says, that much also I will not take money, but I would only go in for Antonio's pound of flesh. That he did owe him. He here is Antonio, owes money to Shylock. He, Antonio, did owe him here is Shylock, and I know my Lord, okay, my Lord, she refers to Bassanio. I know my Lord, if law, authority, and power deny not, it will go hard with the poor Antonio. Now she says here, if the law and authority of the Venice are not helping him to see that Shylock doesn't ask for a pound of flesh, it is going to be very difficult for Antonio to settle this issue with Shylock. Portia, is it your dear friend that is thus in trouble? So Portia says, is he your very dear friend that he is in trouble? And she's trying to confirm on that. The dearest friend to me, okay, for Bassanio, Antonio is the most beloved friend of him and the kindest, when he's the most kind person, the best condition, he has a very sweet nature and unwearied, he's never tired of helping people, okay. Unwearied, no, not tired of wearing. Best condition, best temperature, the behavior that Antonio has, and doing courtesies. Courtesies means helping people, and one in whom the ancient Roman honors more appears than any that draws breath in Italy. Okay, he is the only person in Italy as a Roman citizen who honors people with his help. Okay, he says, ancient, even in the ancient Rome, old Roman citizens, we would not find people like Antonio, who is uh, helping people out of his way. So this is how he is dear to me. What sum that does he owe the Jew? And sum is the amount that Antonio has to give to Shylock. He here is Antonio, Jew is Shylock. Please mark it. What sum? Sum is amount, 3,000 ducats. He, Antonio, Jew is Shylock. So what sum owes he the Jew? For me, 3,000 ducats. So he borrowed from me 3,000 ducats to send me here to Belmont. What? No more. Is there only this much? Not more than that. Pay him 6,000 and deface the bond. Okay. Instead of 3,000, you pay him 6,000 and finish the bond. Deface means to complete or to destroy the bond. Double 6,000. Okay, now she says 6,000 and double will be 12,000. Of this description, okay, this description is the behavior of Shylock. Okay, here she refers to. Uh, Now, if you think your friend is so dear, so she says, he shall not lose even a single hair. Even if you have to pay him double of 6,000 ducats, you pay him. He says, shall lose a hair through Bassanio's fault. Okay. Now, it is because of Bassanio's fault that Antonio is in trouble. So she does not want, because of Bassanio, Antonio should lose his life. Okay. First, go with me to church. Okay, now before she wants to send him to Venice, she wants him to have their wedding in church and say their vows. First, go with me is Portia, to the church and call me wife. That means after we are through with the wedding in the church, and priest makes the declaration of we both as husband and wife. Okay, and then away to Venice to your friend. Okay, right after that, you go straight to your friend, that is Antonio, to Venice. For never shall you lie by Portia's side. Now she wants him that you here is Bassanio. Bassanio, you are my husband and I'm your wife. We must have nothing in secret. You must tell me every time you have any problem, any such issues, just let me know. Okay, as a true wife, she is trying to tell him. With an unquiet soul, you shall have gold. Okay. Now she says to pay the petty debt 20 times over. Okay. For small matters, you can have some more money, and you, even if you have to pay 20 times more in terms of the gold, even that you need to pay in, but you must clear this problem and finish the bond with an unquiet soul. Unquiet soul is Antonio, who is unable and nobody is there to help him out. Okay, to unquiet soul, you should have gold to pay petty debt 20 times over. So he says, even if you take money as well as the gold, but you must clear this problem. Then she says, when it is paid, bring your true friend along. Okay. After your problem is settled, bring Antonio. Yeah. When it is paid, bring your true friend Antonio. My maid Narissa and myself, meantime, will live as maids and widows. Okay, now she says, while you are gone, which means I think even Graciano has to go with Bassanio. We here is Narissa, her maid, and herself, myself is Portia. We are going to live as virgins and widows. Okay, come away, and then she takes him, for you shall have a hands upon your wedding day. Okay, this is how the deal is, that you go on your wedding day to your friend to help him and to bring him back after the problem is settled. Bid your friends welcome. Okay, now you must say welcome to your friends who have come to meet you. Show a merry cheer. Now she does not want Bassanio to be showing a sad face, having a sad expression on his face. She wants him to be happy because she has settled the problem, at least from her side, by giving him. He said, whatever you want, you take it, but go settle the problem and bring your friend here. So she wants Bassanio to be happy. Cheer here is happy. Since you are dear brought, I love you, dear. Okay, since he is very dear to her, you here is Bassanio. I will love you, dear, but let me hear the letter of your friend. Okay, then she says she will be missing him because she loves him while he's gone, but she wants to see the content of the letter. We move on to page 166. Then Bassanio is reading the letter. Sweet Bassanio, my ships have all miscarried. Now, miscarried here are all destroyed. Okay. My ships, Antonio's ships, have all miscarried. My creditors grow cruel. Okay. The money from whom he had borrowed uh, for paying to Shylock uh, is all gone. Okay, they are all troubling me. They are all treating me. They are very cruel in their behavior towards me. My state, okay, state here means the sources of the money which he had, even though the ships were in the sea. This is very low. Okay, his business is going very low. My bond to the Jew is forfeit. Okay, it's over. My bond to the Jew. Now I have to give a pound of flesh because I cannot give money. My bond to the Jew is forfeit. Jew here is Shylock. And since in paying it, it is impossible. Since I'm unable to pay, it is impossible. And what he is saying, it is impossible I should live. Okay. It's impossible for him to live. He has to give his life. He says, all debts are clear between you and I. Okay. Everything is cleared between you and me. Okay. If I might but see you at my death. Okay. Now he wishes to see Bassanio before he dies. So he wants Bassanio to come and see him at the last minute before he dies. Not fit standing, use your pleasure. Okay. If you do not want to keep this, okay, if you are not persuaded by this, if your love do not persuade, if you do not have that much love for me that can convince you to come here, then leave my letter as it is. Don't bother about my letter. Oh, love, dispatch all business and be gone. Okay, now she says, go, love, here is Bassanio. Finish all the business and be gone. To finish, you go and finish the business with the Shylock the Jew and save your friend Antonio. This is what she is trying to tell. Since I have your good leave to go away, I will make haste, but until I come again, no bad shall I ever guilty of my stay. No rest be no rest be interposer betwixt us twain. And she says, Bassanio is speaking to Portia before going to church and before going to Venice. He says, since I have good leave, since you are giving me your leave to go away to my friend, I will make haste. Haste here means I will not delay. I will go immediately till I come back. Okay. When I'm going back, I'm also coming back the sooner. And he says, but I will not rest or sleep till I come back to you. That means he will not be in peace till the problem is settled until he comes back to Portia with his friend. This is what he is trying to tell us here. And we will have next week Act 3, Scene 3. Next week, I will also take up language. I may be in the first period uh, explanation along with the language that I will be giving it to you. Okay, so we go on uh, page 5 extract. Okay, we've done up to 4. Go on. What find I here? Okay, page 1119. And the questions are on the next page. Okay, page 120. What is the occasion for Bassanio's speech? Okay, page 120, workbook. And first answer. The occasion for Bassanio's speech, is when he is about to open the casket of his choice. He is standing near the caskets. Okay, this is full stop for the first answer. Second one, what comments does he make on the portrait of Portia? Uh, on the portrait of Portia, he says, okay, comma, on the portrait of Portia, he says, what demi hyphen god, god G small letter, what demigod has come so near the creation. comma, which means portrait of Portia is very close to the original Portia. Question number 3. Describe Bassanio's mood at the choice of the right casket. Uh, Bassanio is very happy after he chooses the right casket. Bassanio is very happy after he chooses the right casket. Full stop. He is charmed, Charmed. He is charmed by the beauty of Portia. He is also happy because now Portia belongs to him. He is also happy because now Portia belongs to him as his wife. Question number 4. What comments does he make about the artist who made a portrait of Portia? He considers the artist, he considers, Considers, he considers the artist of the portrait as God's, G capital God apostrophe S, God's work of creation, God's work of creation, which is very close to original. Question number 5. What characteristic traits of Bassanio are revealed in these lines? Bassanio uh, Bassanio loves to be true, as he is a very good person. First off. He is also very good. He is also very good in giving details, of every part of the portrait clearly. We go on the 6th one. As from her lord, her governor, her king. Okay. This is page 121. Where are Portia and Bassanio? Okay, Portia and Bassanio are in Portia's house, in the room where caskets are placed. Okay, the second part of the question. Bassanio has chosen the right casket and Portia is very happy about it. Okay, leave the third part. Don't do the third part. Okay, you can go over the thing. I can give you in answer questions this part. What does Bassanio say in praise of Portia's portrait? That is your second question. He considers the portrait very close to original. He considers the portrait very close to original, and he has described the beauty of the portrait and every part of it. Okay, every part of it, like her lips, her eyes, and so on. Full stop. We move on to leave. Okay, question number 3. What news saddens Bassanio on a happy question? The news of Antonio's losses. The news of Antonio's losses in business saddens Bassanio. Portia asks him, yes, Portia asks him to go to Venice and pay double and treble, treble, double and treble amount to Shylock and settle the problem. She also wants that he should bring Antonio to Venice, Belmont, sorry. He also wants that Bassanio must bring Antonio to Belmont after the problem is solved. We leave question 4 and 5. Please put a cross over there. We go on the seventh one. What no more, pay him 6,000. So we see here where Portia is insisting that he must take as much as money he can so that he will be able to pay the money to Shylock. Okay. What does Portia tell Bassanio to do to save his friend? She tells Bassanio to pay double and three times or even six times the amount to Shylock and save the life of Antonio. And to save the life of Antonio. What does Portia tell Bassanio to do before leaving for Venice? She wants him to go to church. Portia wants Bassanio to come to church and exchange their vows as husband and wife. And then he must leave for Venice. Okay. Explain in the line, shall lose a hair through Bassanio's fault. Okay. Portia feels that Antonio should not lose his life because of Bassanio, not even a single hair. And therefore, she insists, INSISTS, insists Bassanio to take money and settle the issue. Okay. Question number 4. What characteristic traits does Portia reveal in her speech? Uh, we see Portia is very sympathetic and compassionate towards Bassanio's friend Antonio, and therefore she wants Bassanio to help his friend by going to Venice and paying the money in double, treble, and six times more the amount in paying the money double, comma, treble, treble, and six times more the amount that Antonio has to pay to Shylock. That Antonio has to pay to Shylock. We go on the fifth question. What does Portia suggest to Bassanio to nullify the bond? Okay, she Portia's suggestion to nullify the bond. We have the part of the question coming up here. Portia's suggestion to Bassanio to nullify the bond is she wants him to take the money, okay, the money that he owes to Shylock in double or treble or six times, or even gold she offers to send him so that Bassanio's life is saved. So that Bassanio's life is saved. We go on next week, Act 3, Scene 3, Scene 4. It's a long scene, and I think it is okay. Scene 5. Okay, we have three scenes coming up. We need to finish this, and before we go into scene 4. So, all the best. Only 60 of you have gone over the video that I sent you yesterday. It should be over 100, and 40 of you have not done it. And I'm sure some of you have said, Madam, don't worry, I will do it. Don't think that you are saying, Madam, don't worry. I don't need to worry because it is you who is working. It is you who is learning from me. It is you who will be given the marks. So if you are still not doing it and you say, Madam, don't worry, I will not, I will do it. So don't delay your work. You need to do it on a daily basis. We have 3 periods every week, and we want to make use of it because I want to finish Merchant of Venice, and I'm doing line by line explanation to you so that you will sit with the book, mark your explanation, mark the character which I am trying to tell you in my explanation, and you will learn better. So, like when I give you extract as a test, you will know who is I and who is you, who is me, and this is why I'm giving you line by line explanation. Make use of this time, spend time on it. It's just 25 to 30 minutes, and you won't take another 10-15 minutes to write your extract. So I want you to do your best. God bless you. God be with you always. Take care and stay safe.